Welcome everybody. How are you? Let me turn my camera a little bit too. Oh. Hi. Oh my gosh. I saw C. Hello. I saw Amanda. Hello. Hi. Welcome on in. French vibes. Hello, Jassy. Hello. Oh, what else do I see? I know I saw somebody. There's Manda. Hi, Manda. Hi, Medusa. Hi, Panic. Welcome on in, everybody. I am so excited to be here again on the It Gets Better channel. Hello. I hope everybody is having a fantastic Sunday. I'm excited to play some Fortnite and have some chats with y'all today. And thank you again to It Gets Better for having me on their channel again. I, once again, I'm so thankful to be an ambassador for this amazing program. Who just does so much to not only provide support but resources and just a good place to have discussions and come together and just be who we are. So I just am thrilled to be here again. I'm being out of chat for a family event, but I'm watching closely. Oh, absolutely. Thank you so much, Jessie. I appreciate you. Like I said, I hope everybody's doing great. And we are going to get into some Fortnite shenanigans. And I'm very excited because I have not played Fortnite in forever. I actually haven't played any games for like 2 weeks. Because life has been lifing. So I'm definitely excited to be able to hang out and play with y'all today. For those of you that oh, thank you so much, Jesse. Yeah, if you are wanting to check out what I do and who I am some more, you can always check me out over on twitch.tv/lookitslyrica. For those of you that do not know me, I am a variety streamer here on Twitch. I am a Black, queer, disabled variety streamer here on Twitch. And I play many a number of things, Fortnite being one of the big things that I play. And also, if anybody feels comfortable doing so, my pronouns are they, them, and she. If you would like to put your pronouns in the chat, you're more than welcome to. Please, please, please. I appreciate everybody being here. Hi, Arohana. Welcome on in. I may be in and out doing birthday stuff if my fiance has. Oh my gosh, has it your birthday? Happy birthday, Panic. Oh my goodness. I hope that you're having a fantastic birthday. That's what I did yesterday. I was helping my grandma celebrate her birthday. She, her. Thank you so much for those pronouns. I appreciate you so much. But yeah, we're gonna play some Fortnite, and we're gonna talk a little bit about just one thing that, especially being queer and growing up in a family that was not very supportive of that at all, how important it was for me to have a support system outside of my, like my blood family, how important found family was for me. And I think for so many others, it is such a huge deal, especially when oftentimes we can be put in a position to where, like I said, our families are less than supportive about who we are. So I'm really excited about that. Yeah, I'm starting up Fortnite right now. We're going to get right into it. I haven't even seen it since the new update. It's a comment. Let's move on over. Oh, there it is. My controller in too. Okay, so who's been playing the new Fortnite season? And do you love it? Hey, thank you so much for those pronouns. I have not seen hardly anything from this new update. I know that we have Attack on Titans in the shop, which I'm super excited for. Me, kinda. Ooh, nice. Oh, Ava's back in the shop. Ava's one of my favorites. Yeah, there's definitely like I need this whole package. I need the Mikasa and Levi package. I'm definitely an Attack on Titans fan. So I'm probably gonna end up getting both of these at some point. They're just so good. Oh, this must be for Coachella. That's kind of cute too. I need to go ahead into settings here and turn off turn off the YMCA music. There you go. Imani, this has been one of my favorite characters to unlock in the battle pass too. Imani is great. You've been loving it a lot. Oh yay, good. I'm so glad. I've been waiting for Attack on Titans battle pass. And once we get going on our game, we'll get to chatting. Yeah, I don't even remember what page we're on. Page 7. Okay, cool. I will finish the battle pass this time, I promise. All right, let's see. The Attack on Titan stuff is so sick. Oh yeah, I love it a lot. Let's edit Imani's style. I just got headliner Imani. We're gonna go back to classic. You know what? I want those glasses on. Perfect. We're gonna go to solos. Yeah, we'll do 0 builds for a minute. We'll see how that goes. She heard, thank you so much for those pronouns. Awesome. Welcome on in, everybody. So yeah, now that we're going a bit. The reason why I wanted to have a talk about what it is to have a support system and found family is because for me and my personal journey with my identity and being queer, that was a place where I was allowed to, or I was without judgment given the space to really explore who I was. I had never experienced having an environment where, let's say for instance, I could like try out new pronouns if I felt like doing that, or express how I was feeling, or express my feelings around being non-binary and things like that. I didn't have a place for that until, really honestly, until I started streaming. I would say that like I had my group of friends, right? But particularly when we first went into lockdown at the beginning of this pandemic, and getting into the streaming space and getting to know people as we did that, and getting to see what it was like having people that truly were invested in the well-being and joy that comes with being able to be who you are. Let us go. Let's go to Breakwater Bay. That has to be nice and quiet, right? And I think too, it was also a space where I was able to kind of like find my voice, which was something that I wasn't really able to do as a teenager or even as a young adult. Oh, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome on in, friend. And I don't know that I would have ever had that, or maybe I don't know how long it would have taken me to kind of sort of almost like give myself permission in a way to just be me without the love and support of those people behind me and with me, and literally hand in hand walking through those trenches, right? And thank you so much for that sub, that tier 1 sub. I thought that there'd be nobody here. I was wrong. But I got a gun, so it's okay. Who is it? Who are you? I know I saw footsteps. I'm gonna get you. Absolutely not. Let's go on these. I'm such a rusty lad. It's been so long. Hey, how's your day? My day's going good. I hope your day's going good too, friend. And oh, hey, friend. Yeah. Another really thing I think is like important too is like it's oftentimes hard to. What is this over here? No way. No way. Are you serious? Give me that. There's ODM gear now. Oh my god. Oh god, I love Attack on Titan so much. But also like I think too, when you are a person that deals with, you know, living in like the intersectionality of like different marginalities and things like that, the more of those that are compounded in your identity and your experience, the harder it can be sometimes to find that support system. And particularly like being a person, like being queer and fat, and for those of you that maybe know or don't know, Death to Divinity, which is the TTRPG show that I am a part of, where we are an all queer and all fat cast, and the importance of being able to have that space, you know, because it's like, yeah, sometimes I'll have a space that like really helps support me in being queer, or really helps support me in being like a person of color, but like to have a space where it was like all three of those things, and people around that also shared those same identities, and like the joys and the struggles that come with that. That was like that's been such a unique experience that I don't know that I would really be getting elsewhere. And like the bond that came out of that, and the friendships that really turned into more of like that is family. It was family. Has been something that I didn't know that I needed, that I was missing out on so much, and especially when things get hard. How do I grapple? Wow, I like that. That's cool. Oh my god, I'm gonna fight a Titan. This is so sick. Oh my god, I could do this all day. This is better than the Spider-Man arm. This is so much better than the webs. Let's settle up here. Okay, cool. Or this was a charity stream. We do have the option to donate. To It Gets Better. However, today's is not specifically a charity stream. We're just having some chats and playing some games. I appreciate you doing that. Let's see what's up here. Up here? And like I love having these discussions too. So please, if any of you feel free, and you know you have an experience to add to the conversation or anything like that, please feel free to just speak up and say it. I think that's important too, and I think one of the reasons why I'm so thankful for this space in particular is that it facilitates an environment where we can have those discussions, and we can come into contact with other people who have lived experiences that are similar to ours, because sometimes these things can feel so isolating. Excuse you, sir. away from the place that I need to be going. Whee! Oh, this is so cool. This makes me want to rewatch Attack on Titans. I have not seen the last season. Let's do some augments. I'm still very much, I think, getting used to using the augments. Like I often forget about them. Check out this little place. Get some ammo, get some healies. Perfect. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for gifting that sub. That was so kind. If you're in here and you just got that gifted sub, thank your gifter. That was so sweet. Whee! Oh, I can do this all day. All day. This is amazing. Somebody's already been hit. Oh, there's a biggie. Actually, let me just eat this first. Almost. Oh, that's so sweet, Jesse. I'm gonna switch it out for the red eye assault and take this biggie. There we go. Let's see what's going on over here. Y'all having a boom boom party? How'd that work out for you, buddy? Where'd you go? Oh boy. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome on in, friend. I'll take that. I'll take that. Thank you. Another thing is like that having that support system, that found family, has given me so much. Like it is definitely allowed me to kind of like come out of my shell more, explore the things that I like and I want to do. Having a place where, you know, like having a group of people who are just like supportive of you, who just like genuinely want the best for you, right? Is something that is like so priceless. And there's so many people that don't know what that's like with their own family. And having that, and having those people to just like surround you with support and love in your toughest moments, or who are just willing to go to bat for you and cheer on your joy, is also like so very crucial. It gives you drive, it gives you motivation, it gives you, oh my gosh, hello. We'll take that. For me, it gave me a space where I felt like I could breathe. I'm gonna use these forever. cerebral. Nope, don't like that either. I guess we'll take that. Thank you so much for that hydration reminder. Water your bones. Oh my god, I went to go hide into the hay and then now it's frozen. There we go. Oh my god, they saw me. I can hear them all around me. I'm so dead. Oh, get me out. Whee! You can't catch me. I'm a Titan hunter. Better luck next time. Make it into the tree. No. Okay. Well, I tried. Somebody was after me. I think there's anybody still up at the... up here. Whee! Okay, there's one person. I want to stay behind him. Whee! Okay, I think we're far enough away right here. There's nobody here right now. I'm pretty stocked on ammo. Pretty stocked on that too. Don't leave me alone. Who's following me? Some soldiers. Where'd they go? This chest. Wouldn't it be wild if in solos the revive vans still worked, but it just like it revived a random person? Oh my goodness! Nova Jones, thank you so much for gifting those 5 subs. That's incredible. Thank you. What the heck? Hey, buddy. Why'd you stand there? Hey, buddy. How are you gonna do that? Where'd you go? Find you. Who's there? Who did it? Oh, that's gonna be the end for me. Yep, I knew it. The one gun that I needed for that moment was not loaded. That was the one gun I didn't reload. Whoop. That's pretty good. I'll take 8th for my first first match. I'll ready up and we'll go. Oh my! But thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for gifting those subs. That was incredible. And like I think like specifically even thinking about like streaming too. I don't know that I would have even been going after opportunities like becoming an ambassador for If It Gets Better. Those people that have become my found family and my support circle were also there for me in an intense time of grief. When I had lost one of my parents during the pandemic, or like during the beginning of the pandemic, because hello, friends, hello, come here. We're still in it. We're still in it. It's not over. But yeah, that was another huge thing. And it's like, I look back and it's, I don't know where I would be right now, honestly, without having those people around me. It was it's a type of love and support that I honestly can't say that I have known anywhere else. And it's one that I'm just like continually grateful for. And I think that if you do find yourself in a situation of feeling like very isolated by your family, whether that be because of your identity, you know, of many number of things, the importance of being able to have that. And even if you do have a supportive family, and you have that within like your blood family and your blood relatives, I think it's so important to have those different sets of support systems if you can too. Because sometimes there's just different situations where you need different people to lean on. Let's go to Steamy Springs. I think that these systems can also greatly help support growth and learning. I've learned so much, so much from my community and from those around me, especially over the last few years. Also, this I think is my favorite glider, like ever. I don't know what's gonna top this. And it's so gay. And I love it for that. Let's land right here. And yeah, as I said before, please feel free, you know, if you have something to add about the importance of this, or maybe an example of what like your support system and your found family looks like to you, please feel free. Okay, I won't complain. That's not it's not a terrible loadout situation. Take some chaos flies. Biggie. This way. A thunder spear? Oh my god. This is incredible. I should have used that smalley. I don't know why I did that. Spear. I don't know, but I'm gonna try to use it. charge opponents consecutively with the Thunder Spear. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I didn't know what that was going to do. I had no idea. Oops. Let's just talk about right here. Here, you know what? If I can't have it. Yes. Perfect. We're being a menace, lad. Oh, I see they brought back your bikes. After this match, we'll go back to lobby real quick. I just need to refill my water bottle. I realized I forgot to do that. And I am a thirsty boy. Do you see anybody? Do you see anybody? Do you see anybody? Let's wait right here for him. I was just curious if someone was gonna pop out. I know there's people in the city, but it's so scary in there. So scary. I saw a chest. Oh. Yeah. I don't exactly know what you're referring to. But we're probably just going to... Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that, because I'm not sure what they're referring to, but I don't particularly think that that's good discourse. There we go. Thank you, Moz. I appreciate it. Oh, okay, thank you, Amanda. Thank you. Yeah, we're not gonna do weird stuff. Accelerated shotgun, but I don't know what these do. I honestly don't know what these do. You know, let's just keep these as a shotgun. I'm not terribly great with the shotgun. till I slapped you. Not ready for this, Jesse. Amanda, I appreciate that so much. I haven't seen anybody. I don't know where everybody's at. I'm in the circle. I'm like almost dead in the middle of the circle. Guess we'll make our way this way. I think another really interesting part about like at least how having like a really solid support system, and I mean, like, it doesn't mean that you necessarily are like, I have 100 friends around me, that like nothing like that. I mean, I have a circle, I have a group that will just take the time to listen, will take the time to be there, will take the time to really like invest in you as a person. And that even may be just like 1 or 2 people. It's definitely not a quantity thing whatsoever. Excuse me, sir. Bye-bye. But also that was a space where I was able to really like explore the possibilities of me being neurodivergent. It was the first time that I was around people that had these same experiences that I did, or who could relate to feeling a certain way, particularly when I was first starting to explore the possibility of being... Excuse me, sir, why are you so mean? No. Sir? Oh, I see him. I think he's right behind the tree. Are you coming this way? No. Okay. Well. And like, I remember the first time that one of my friends within this space was like, hey, well, you know, I have this experience and would you like some of these resources? Would you like to talk about it? And that eventually led to me finding out that yes, I was very much neurodivergent, and helped give an explanation to a way that I had been feeling my entire life, and would not have gotten that opportunity with like my blood family. And so that was also like such a pivotal point and moment in my life, that was all because of the support system that I had. And it was something that I wish that I had the ability to have when I was younger, but so grateful that I have now. Just been chasing me. He's trying. Look at him. And I don't know what costume he's wearing. I want to see it, but I also don't want to die. Me to the edge of this circle. Oh very edge. He's got to come running this way at some point. I see him over there. Okay, so there's two people in this house area. See if I can cause some trouble from a distance. Might be too far away, but I like the drama. I'm on the edge of the circle. I got time. Yes. Perfect. That is what I need. Is that a banana? It's always a banana! Oh, they're dead. Nice. Ooh. Ow! Well. And sometimes you slip out of a tree. And okay, I'm gonna ready up and I'm gonna go refill that water bottle real quick because it is definitely just all ice. If you need to refill your water bottles, be right back. Accountability. Accountability is another big one too. Being able to have a space where you're surrounded by people that you feel comfortable with each other enough to not necessarily call each other out, but to call each other in. To have a place to be able to do that safely, where we are also given the opportunity to grow, the opportunity to gain knowledge or to be better, is I think so important too, especially in the world that we are in. And we are all constantly in many different assets breaking down biases that exist within our own lives and exist from, you know, maybe in environments that we grew up with and things like that. And it's just like, it's so important to be able to have a space where you can work through those things, where you can gain insight and gain understanding for people, places, and situations outside of your own. And we're doing that every single day. That's right. Every single day. It is a never-ending process, even for some, even if you are marginalized, you know, it is still an everyday process. And I feel like personally for me, that's been easier with having that support, with having that found family. Movie, we're gonna go to the snow. And then we'll go into taking our first break maybe after this match or the next. also take Sniper Gib. Let's go ahead since there's people coming. What y'all doing? Hey, buddy. Nope. I applaud your efforts, but absolutely not. Okay, let's see what else is here. Use an augment while we're at it. Let's see. And guess what? If you feel like maybe you don't have that kind of support in your life yet, or maybe you're still out there, you know, searching for your found family. Hi, it's me. I will adopt you. I will be your family. Gladly. Because it's just so important. I think everybody deserves it. And especially with, you know, like I said, intersectionalities, you know, dealing with being marginalized in different ways, dealing with trying to navigate this world and navigate your identity and what that means for your life, in a world where, like I said, especially now, in a place where we are having, you know, unfortunately, all of these states and places that are actively trying to strip rights from us, that are actively trying to belittle us and dehumanize us in any way that they possibly can. It's so important to be able to have that support to go to. I don't exactly know what to take. I'll take this. That's an ice chest. Can I open this yet? How do I get it out? There we go. Let me out. Oh, can't get out that way. Was there somebody here? There's somebody here. You can do, Frank, because I'm not going up there after you. Alright. So. Where you at, dude? No. Go ahead, reload. See, I We gotta skedaddle. The storms are coming. Get me out. Let me out. Whee. What's going on up here? Is this wind that will take me away? Ah, it is. I just would like to get into an area where the storm isn't directly on my butt. Where you going? I'm in the storm a little bit. It's way too far away. All right, who's up here? We're gonna find you. I just know it. Oh, look, a friend. Sorry. Didn't mean it, I swear. Ooh, splashies. We'll light this real quick. We'll do a little. Oh. We'll take that. We'll do a little dance. I know you can't hear it, but imagine it's. You know you make me wanna shout. And then I'm not gonna sing the rest because I don't want to get DMCA'd. But also, once again, thank y'all for hanging out with me. For anybody that came in here that is new to It Get Better Project, they are a fantastic organization that helps provide resources, support, many number of other things for those of us in the LGBTQIA2+ community. And I am so very grateful to be a part of their ambassador program. So that means that you'll see my face every now and again here on the channel talking about different things and playing games with everybody. So today what we're doing is we're playing a little bit of Fortnite, and we're talking about the importance of having a support system and of having found family that maybe you don't get that same level of support, acceptance, or love from like your relative, like your blood relatives and your blood family. And so why it's important to have that, and all of the things in my personal life that have been affected by having that kind of support and system. It has affected every single aspect of my life in such an amazing way. What is going on over here? Y'all just some boom booms. Boy, you were one shot away. Sorry about it. Here we go. That's a lot of sniper ammo. It's 500 meters away. I think I'll just pass for now. that's not a bounty board. Never mind. Up here. Everything stayed up there. Okay. Thank you. Oh boy. I know I heard pew pews. Somebody over here too. And maybe we'll check out builds too, because I keep wanting to build when I'm getting caught in shooting situations here, and then I remember that I can't. No, sir. Not here. Not me. I'm out of gold. Out of gold, lads. There's people up there. There probably is. I don't have any of the swingy gear. Decide to take a peek. And also for those of you that want to check me out a little bit, maybe when I'm not here on this channel and what I'm doing over on my stream, you can do !lookitslyrica, and that will bring up my socials for you to follow. I usually am live on my channel about 2 to 3 days a week over at twitch.tv/lookitslyrica. We play a lot of Fortnite. We play DBD. We play The Sims. We kind of just play whatever tickles our fancy at the time. And we have a lot of discussions like this over there too. So if you're liking hanging out and wanting to get some more of the same, feel free to follow me over there as well. Thank you. I'm gonna pass on the striker arm missile thingies just for now. I would like some of the ODM gear. There's only 9 people left. Oh my god, could you imagine if, like, because of the new Attack on Titan stuff, instead of the storm just closing in, it's like storm and Titans? Like, Titans just start running at you? I mean, maybe. Sounds terrifying and delicious. Oh, cool. I can't listen. It's Fortnite up in here. Over here? What y'all doing? I see you on the roof. Where you can go? There's 4 other people. Possibly about to be 3 other people. Why is my screen shaking? Y'all see that, right? Why is Fortnite, why are you shaking? What's happening? I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot being up and away in this corner here. I could try to get to the other side over here. I do see somebody. They have a friend. They're going to try to come up here. All right, well, maybe that works out for me then. Let's go around this way. Oh, I'm stuck. Yeah, I see you. Yeah, maybe don't do that. Yeah, don't keep doing that. Blown away. I should have just tightened away. That's okay. I'll take 4. We've been doing pretty good for me not playing for a while. All right, y'all. We're gonna get ready to go back to our chat screen. Wow. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out with me so far. Getting so close, I know. Thank you so much for hanging out with me so far. I've been having lots of fun. We are going to take our first break to give everybody a chance to kind of like stretch and get a snack if they need to, refill your water, whatever you need to do. Please get up and do it. And then we will be back in a few minutes and we can play some more Fortnite and talk some more. Yeah, super excited. Everybody have a good break. I'll see you soon. Bye. back, everybody. Hopefully that was enough time for everybody to kind of like do what they needed to do. I'm excited to get back into playing games. I'll just do a quick reintro for anybody that came in while we were on break. Hi, hello, my name is lookitslyrica. My pronouns are they, them, or she. I am a ambassador for the It Gets Better program. It Gets Better is a wonderful organization that caters to the LGBTQIA2+ youth and adults, hosting a variety of resources and support and many other number of things. One of those being our ambassador program here, where myself and a bunch of other just absolutely amazing content creators come together and we get on It Gets Better's channel and we talk about different topics that have to do with our identities and our queerness, and what that means for us, what that looks like, as well as just having a space to be able to have supportive conversations about these things. So today what we're doing is we're playing some Fortnite and we're talking about the importance of found family or chosen family, or your support group. There's a many number of ways that we can name this, right? But particularly the importance of having that if you are somebody who is a part of the LGBTQIA2+ community, whether you are queer, whether you are non-gender conforming, trans, all of these things, and the importance of that, because we are often, because of how people perceive us and our identities, it oftentimes leads to, unfortunately, isolation from those that should be the closest to us, our families. And so how it's so important for us to be able to have those support systems outside of that. So I'll hop back over to our gameplay and I think we're going to go into builds. Here we go. And so one of the things I wanted to talk about is, because sometimes this can be hard, right? Is finding that. How do you find that support? Like, yes, we know that support is great. We know that support is needed. How do we find it? Because it's not always super easy or super accessible, especially when we talk about being in a period of being in a pandemic and being in a lockdown situation where there's many situations surrounding COVID where people were forced back into living situations where they were constantly surrounded by an unsupportive group of people or unsupportive family, having to be within the same space as them for prolonged periods of time, having to go back to those very unaffirming environments. And sometimes it can feel just completely overwhelming, and like, how do I even begin to find that, and like one of the ways that I was able to do that was like, not, and even if you aren't a content creator yourself, when I was first checking out streamers on Twitch and getting to know like kind of like what it was about, I literally, from using the tags on here, I was able to find spaces that were affirming, spaces that were safe, spaces that were welcoming, and within that eventually found people within that space, and like discords within that space, and like online forums, safe online communities, and that was just like so tremendous, taking advantage of as much as I could handle, because like I know that it gets very overwhelming having like a ton of discords and things like that, but having those places as we choose somewhere to drop where I could talk to other people who had similar experiences to me. Let's go to Slappy. It'll probably be hot, but that's fine. And I know that we are, like, we are at a place where there's people are going out and doing more things that are like in person now, safely or as safe as possible. So like things like community events, or like queer facing or like LGBTQIA2 plus forward spaces within the community if possible. Um, different clubs, different like if you have like a queer book club near you or things like that are also ways that you can get in touch with a support system or people that become your chosen family. Hi internet, it's trying its best, it's doing its best. There we go. Fortnite, sometimes Fortnite gets a little sad. It's just a little sad. It'll be okay. Here we go. And like in my personal experience of like getting involved with the people who are now like my found family, my chosen family, that happened pretty much almost entirely online. Almost entirely online, because that all happened right when we first went into lockdown. I know there's something over here. I know there's something over here. I hear it. Cool. We've been blessed, friends. Someone's sliding around. Are there? Oh my God, there's rails here too. That's good. Oh, that's fun. Damn it, that's not what I wanted. Wait, let me up. Nope. Rude. Now they know where I'm at. Gotta get out of here. Let's take that. And then like another fun thing is like as the years have gone by, I've actually been able to meet in person some of those very same members of my found family, which has been a phenomenal experience, and it makes me want to be able to hug them all. Consensually hug them all. Absolutely, yes. And they're just, these are relationships that have been absolutely transformative. Where's this dude going? This dude's just chilling, huh? Just sliding around. Buddy, I want your swingy things. Absolutely not. No. Whee. Nope. You're not taking my swingy things. I just got them. I feel like you can almost fly farther with these than you did with the web or the grappling hook. Is there somebody here? No. Okay. Let's get some health. Let me just throw this too. Perfect. Cool. Awesome. And like again, especially when looking at the LGBTQIA2 plus community, where I think the last time that I had checked, it's a pretty large number. It's like It's like 40% of our homeless LGBTQIA2 plus, um, of our homeless youth are LGBTQIA2 plus, and like almost the same percentage of LGBTQIA2 plus adults reported um, not being able to have a loving, supportive relationship with their immediate family. That's huge. That is huge. And considering the things that you are able to get out of like having that family, you know, like all of the dynamics that go along with that, like interpersonal connections and having like reliable, safe support. Um, those things are like absolutely crucial to us being able to thrive safely. And so that's why I think it's just like really, really important to know like how to navigate finding that support. What does that support look like? You know? Whether it's a friend or like your coworker or somebody that you meet online or, you know, through community events, all of those things. All of those things. Where's the chest? Oh, I hear somebody here, I think. What's going on? Ouch! Shotgun's so strong. Took all my stuff. I've been having a lot of fun, even though we haven't got that crown yet. We might. Yeah, I would say like one of the number one things that we get out of having that chosen family is the affirming love and how absolutely crucial that is to our well-being, our physical well-being, our emotional well-being, all of those things, our mental health. It encompasses everything about us, really, having that support system, because it's so hard navigating all of those things alone. And you shouldn't have to. And I think like that was another reason why it was so important for me that I made sure that this space that we have online, and the communities that we have over on my channel and like on other platforms too, that they were liberated, transformative, and safe spaces, specifically progressively safe spaces, that would never cater to bigotry or hate, or othering or anything like that, because I want to make it as easy as possible for people to connect and have that chosen family, that support, and that safety within the spaces that I dwell in. And for people to be able to have access to that, you know, as soon as possible. I don't want to go to Chef's. We'll go to Citadel. As soon as possible. I haven't been here in a while. hurt. Owie. Oh, I totally just... There we go. I need more stuff. More health, please. Ow. Having trouble getting me through the window. Oh no, don't freeze right here. Fortnite? Fortnite wants to kill me. It succeeded. It succeeded. Darn. What skin is this? Like what is this from? Is this from an anime that I'm unaware of? I need to get better at my anime. We'll get him next time, lad. I also think that like having these spaces, having that community gives you a chance to heal as well, from maybe heal from the rejection of people around you not accepting who you are. I know that it definitely allowed for me to heal from some of those traumas in like just such an affirming way, which makes such a difference. It's funny because you can't hear these, but it's one of my favorites. And it also was like, it was the first time that I experienced, having people who would like go to bat for me, like advocate for me for things that I didn't necessarily maybe know how to advocate for myself. Whether that be my identity, my health, you know, many different assets like my boundaries, which was like such an eye-opening moment for me personally, because I couldn't remember a time when I had experienced that in my life before. And I was like, whoa, okay. So that's what it feels like to know that if there's an area where I'm struggling, there's somebody there to be like, hey, like, let me support you. And then in turn helped teach me how to be able to be that in the same capacity for somebody else. Mine. I'll take the smallie. I'll take the slurp truck. Little fella. What's that person doing up there? Jesus. I don't know what that was. Slappy is a hot drop spot, so I'm gonna check every chest I see. Yeah, let's take a twin mag. Oh my goodness. I will take that twin mag, thank you. Let me go ahead and use this med kit. Cool. And where's the smallie? There it is. And one more. Cool. What the heck's going on in here? Oh, it just takes you outside. Oh, they stocked us up on flashies. Might as well check everything else out. Good, we can get the rest of our shield right here. Also, thanks so much for hanging out. For those of you, once again, that do not know me or just popped in here, hello, my name is lookitslyrica. My pronouns are they, she. I am a variety streamer and also an ambassador for the It Gets Better program. So I am here today hanging out with everybody on their page as we talk a little bit about the importance of like having found family or chosen family or some type of support system that maybe necessarily isn't your like immediate blood family, especially if you are in a position where maybe that family isn't very accepting of you. And we've talked about ways that you can get connected with people who can form that kind of a support system with you, both like inside your physical community and virtually, since that also definitely counts as family, and what that looks like and what that kind of support means and why it's important. Give me just the tiniest more shield, please. Thank you. I didn't realize that I have like no gold. Let's take out a pound. Oh, my bounty's here, possibly. I would like some odium gear, please. I think you're here somewhere. with a sniper too. Jesus. That was, yeah, it was impressive. Drink your water, friend. Hydrate. Well, got all my splashies. And also, for those of you who are not yet following the It Gets Better channel, I highly, highly recommend that you give it a follow. There are so many amazing creators that are coming onto this channel and tackling different topics, whether that be like in a panel. We have different panels that happen, different events that happen on here, and then other ambassadors like myself that get on here and play games and do a variety of different things. So please, please, please give the channel a follow if you have not already. It is a great, great place to be. This is one of my favorites. Emotes. Oh, that's the new. Somebody's wearing the new Coachella. Oh, where should we go? Ninjutsu Crossing? Yeah, sure. I have not been checking our quests either. Oop. I also think like another situation where found family can be really, really important. Right? It's important in general, but like maybe an instance where maybe your family is supportive, but you're not able to be like near them, or you move away or something like that. Finding that in a new place, I think, is also really beneficial. Especially if you find yourself in a place where maybe it's not a community or not a place where there are many other people who face the same marginalities that you do. Oopsies. Yes. Oh, I'll take the thunder sticks for now. I would love some swingy gear. What are you selling? Nah, that's okay. I'll take this too. that particular person gets near me anyway. Steps. They just stopped beating up that wall and started beating up the other wall. I'm not sure what's happening. I'm so confused. Why did that happen like this? It's the same one I have, right? Cool. Just drink this. I wonder if we can find some ODM gear in here. Maybe. Oh, the storm is here. It is indeed time to go. We're not too far from the circle. Run. Oh, to be right on the edge of the cliff. Get me out, please. Go into the city, see what's happening. I think another like particularly important thing that happened once I had like established that this like when I, like since I had established my chosen family, my found family, it gave me a support system where I was and still am in the process of, because it's always ongoing. Like it's an like my coming out process is an ongoing with my family. It's something that I only started doing as an adult recently over these past few years or past couple of years. And so I don't know if I would have been able to start that process had I not had the support that I do. It's been absolutely crucial in that. Especially because it's a situation where I am kind of explaining who I am and my identity, knowing that it's not going to be received in the way that it should be. Did you just steal my bounty, sir? You! You! Come here! Oh, God. I've been trapped. She got me. With a common shotgun too. I shouldn't have messed around. You stole my bounty! Give it back. And it's like, it would have been very, very difficult for me emotionally and mentally, had I not known that after dealing with, you know, the negative kind of like feedback that I was getting from my family because of my identity, how that would have went for me had I not had, you know, that support system of people who like love me for just the way I am behind me. And so that was also something that was super important, and something else that you can get out of having that sort of community around you. Let's do it again. I thought I pressed radio. What are your bones, chat? And like, I also think that it's really, really like the concept of having somebody or having somebody or a group of people around you that you're all like, we're in it, right? Like it's kind of like this unspoken and spoken agreement of like we're in this for the long haul, right? Like we are here to support each other in the good times and in the bad times. And being able for everybody to rely on each other in different ways and at different times and safely, is also like a huge reason why it's just really, really important. It has been, at least for me anyway. Oh my goodness, they're having like a little, oh my god, I'm playing the drums. That's kind of cool. We'll probably do 2 more and then we'll take our last break. We're going into our last little hour of being live on the channel here. We have one more stream coming up on It Gets Better's channel, and I'm so excited. And this again has just been a great opportunity. And like I said, like another really, really important aspect of Town Family ties right into what It Gets Better project is and like what they do in general too, and being able to provide another place of love, acceptance, and support. So what the heck are you doing, friends? Follow. If you're not following the channel, please hit that follow button. You know, yeah, let's go to Frenzy Field. Why not? Little chaos. Little chaos never hurt anybody. We need a gun, lads. We need a gun? Oh, shit. Nope, not me, no, sir. Okay, now me. Now you can do it. Come here. buddy, you healing over here? Don't mind if I do. Did you run out the other side over here? Come and get me. Ow! They got me. We'll do one more before we take our last little like 5 to 7 minute break here. Wait, did I press the right thing? There we go. Ready up. Ready up. I'm so glad, like I was so happy to get to do this today and talk about this topic. So thank y'all for hanging out with me. It's definitely a topic that is like so near and dear to my heart, and one that it's like I want everybody to be able to experience this, especially those of us that have had to, you know, kind of like struggle through the rejection of our own family not giving us like a safe, affirming place to be ourselves, or to even figure out who we are, which is such a like continual process too, which is also another reason why it's so important to have that support system. It's not just something that happens overnight, and sometimes it's something that takes years, and sometimes it is like ever ongoing. And so like the dynamics of having people around you that you love, that you trust, that you're able to have those interpersonal connections with is absolutely priceless, and I would even say is like greatly needed for everybody's mental health. Everybody's hanging out. Wait. Where's my flying saucer? What the heck? This skin is so cool. Awesome. Let's go all the way to Naughty Nets. See what's out there. You gotta thank the bus driver. Listen, I need some more swingy gear. Please grant it to me. Also, for anybody that is coming in, hi, hello. My name is lookitslyrica, and you are on the It Gets Better Project's Twitch channel. I am one of the ambassadors on the channel, and we are just playing some games, having some fun, and we've been talking a lot about what the support of a chosen family, a found family looks like. We've been having some good chat so far. We talked a little bit about like what found family looks like in my personal life, how that came about. We talked about like ways that you can go about finding the support of a found family and what that looks like, both like within your own physical community and within like an online setting. We also talked about like the reasons why we end up searching for found families, especially being like marginalized members of society, like, and dealing with multiple marginalizations, and also talking about the unfortunate instances of not being able to have those connections that we get out of our found family with our personal family, especially being, you know, whether that's because you're queer, whether that's because you're trans, non-gender conforming, all of those things, you know, being a part of the LGBTQIA2 plus community puts us, unfortunately, at a greater risk of not having those connections with our immediate family, because unfortunately there's still just a lot of bigotry and hate ingrained into our society. And so we end up having to kind of go looking for those spaces and looking for those people and looking for those connections, and kind of like, you know, like just what that looks like. And then like all of the things that can happen when you are able to find that support system, that allow you to just kind of thrive as a human being. I would like to find this chest. Is it up? Up. There we go. I'm gonna take that. Cool. I will take that. Oh wait, is it a shotgun? That's not what I wanted. Darn it. I thought that it was the suppressed assault. Let's check over here. Ooh. You know, I will take that just because I don't need the smallies. There's also been like a lot of fun kind of like redo, I guess you can kind of say, maybe moments that have come out of like having the found family around me that I do now. Like we all, a lot of us can probably talk about like experiences in being like LGBTQIA2 plus, and holidays not being the best, family events not being the best, when, you know, they are not, it's not an accepting, loving place. And being able to like have some of these holidays now, have some of these events with people that just like want to surround you with light and with love and acceptance is just so much fun. And you really do feel that love, and it's been just an incredible experience to be able to do that. Yeah. What they got? Did they got? They had it. Yes. What does that mean? I'm sorry. Okay. No, I think we'll stick with that. That's good. That was very effective with that augment. Perfect. It's also like opened up the opportunity for me to be involved in so many more like amazing queer things that I never thought before. And like even something as simple as like, hey, let's all hop in a Discord together and we spend time just like talking, hanging out, enjoying each other's just existence, or giving each other a space to be able to like get things done. Like, I cannot tell you how helpful it is to have a chosen family of others who are also neurodivergent and understand some of the struggles with like tasks and things like that, and having a space to be able to work together and, you know, in a way that functions for us best. Oh my goodness. Does it make just my queer neurodivergent little heart sing? There's a safe. We had just got there. It's all right. We'll let that open. Why is this person? Did you just jump up there? Oh, I'm gonna buy that. Yeah. Absolutely going to buy that. Give me the sniper. Give me the sniper. There's somebody swinging over here with swingy thingies. Is that what's happening? Oh my god, did I just kill Eren Yeager? Oh no. Oh god. No! I'm sorry! Oops. Leave me alone. Hey, buddy. Where you swinging to? Okay. Went around the corner. I'm gonna go back over here and see if there's anything worth grabbing. Nope. Ammo. Okay. Let me reload everything and head over in that direction. Oh. Wow. That happened very fast. Person just booking it. Take that because I think it might be more useful at this current moment. Also gonna take this. keep interrupting it, and then it makes it really hard for everybody. I just wanted one of the gold weapons, dude. That's all. I'll leave you alone now. I am a menace. Really he's really mad now. Yeah, give me a chest hand real quick. Perfect. Alright, I bet I can find some more shield around here somewhere. Ooh, what's that? More gold. Oh my god, that's weird that it stood itself up. Oh. Okay. No, yeah, that makes total sense. Oh my god. It doesn't want us to get the gold. But yeah. I need to get on the outside of here. What have we got? How are we on the storm? Rail warrior. You generate health and partial steel while partial shield. It's my last one. We'll do it just so that it's unlocked. I think that's maybe a good move. And we'll try to go high somewhere. Looks like we're gonna be over in the castle area. Who on earth? He's pow-powing at me. I think not. I would love what is this? Feisted? Oh, it's one of those. Okay, we'll try it out. I would love some shield. I would love some shield. Let's come up this way because I think I saw somebody. Also, thank you everybody for hanging out once again. Oh. Wow. That gun's powerful. Do I have enough heat? I have plenty of heat. Okay. Let me make sure everything is reloaded. Oh, am I just permanently fast with this gun? Oh, what? Hey. We like that. in there? There's more people. Gonna have a hard time getting to the area that I'm at. They chasing each other now. I really like this gun. Now, if only I had, I don't know, maybe a gas can or two. Oh no! Damn it. I thought that I was being sneaky. I was about to blow that whole thing up. Speaking of which, you know how I learned how to play Fortnite real good? Playing in Discord with my chosen family. Just be true. All right, y'all. We're gonna get ready to take our last tiny little break before we hop into our last little bit of the stream here. I appreciate everybody being here so heckin' much. I'm having so much fun. Please take this time to get up, stretch, do whatever you need to do to take care of yourselves, and we will see you in a little bit and get ready for our last little bit of Fortnite for today. So see y'all soon. to. Um, we're about to go into our last little bit of our stream here today. But again, I'm so excited for everybody that has um, been hanging out with us today and to be here today. So I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Um, and for anybody that snuck in while we were on break, hello. My name is lookitslyrica. I am a variety streamer on Twitch and also an ambassador for the It Gets Better program. My pronouns are they, them, or she. And I'm just really excited and feel really lucky to be able to be a part of this program and get to talk about some of these really important topics with everybody. For anybody that does not know what the It Gets Better project is, they are an organization that works to uplift, support, and empower LGBTQIA2+ youth. And it's just a great place to be. Absolutely great. So if you are not following them, please give them a follow. And if you want to check up a little bit more about who I am and what I do, you can always catch me on my channel over at twitch.tv/lookitslyrica and on my Twitter and Instagram at lookitslyrica as well. It is the same handle across all of it. So today we've been talking a little bit about the importance of having the support system of a found family or a chosen family, particularly what that looks like being part of the LGBTQIA2+ community, where a lot of us are in a position of having to search for a community and search for that familial connection outside of our own families, and just kind of like all the things that go along with that, like where you can find those kind of things, like where you can find those kind of spaces, why it's like the important dynamics around it, what we get out of it and what we give others within that same support system, and just kind of like personal experiences surrounding that as well. So we've had a lot of good talks. It's been fun. And so we're going to get right back into a little bit more games. Hopefully we can get like 1 or 2 more games in. Wow. While we hang out for the rest of the night. And I think like I've been enjoying a bit of this stream while lurking. Followed your channel. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And thank you so much for lurking. Yes, please, please, please feel free to lurk. Just y'all being here is great, and I'm glad that I'm able to kind of like give my experience with what it's been like finding a like my chosen family and how that has benefited and changed my life in so many ways that I don't know where I would be today without. So it's just so important. It's so incredibly important. It's a topic that I mention a lot because it's literally a connection and a community of people and relationships that I am connecting with on a daily basis, and something that I wasn't aware was truly missing from my life until I had it. And not that I didn't know that I was missing like the connection of having a family that loved and supported me, but I didn't realize how much not having that was contributing to how poorly my mental health was. You know, because I think a lot of times, especially with dealing with not just being a part of the LGBTQIA2+ community, but also being marginalized in other ways and how all of that comes together, it can feel so isolating, right? And add like being fat, add being black, add being disabled on top of that. All of those things work together to make it feel like you are often so very alone in these situations. And so having people around you, having a community of love and support around you, and that also, you know, can relate to some of those things is just so very crucial to our well-being. And it's not only transformative, but it's also liberating, because it's a space where you are able to become, find out, explore who you are and what it means to be you. without judgment and with complete love and understanding. And every single one of us deserves that. All right, friends, let's do it. I'm taking the castle. It's me. Somebody's drinking slap juice. Ouch! Oh. Oh. Ooh, I'm gonna die. I just wanna live. Please. I just want to live. Oh my God. And the gods said no. Sorry, we're just gonna get right back into the game. Right back into the game. We have 15 minutes. We can do it. We can get a crown. We can do it. Can I play? Actually, I do sometimes play with, I have community nights over on my own channel, where some of our community members can come together and play games like Fortnite with us off and on stream. But since I'm not on my own channel, I'm actually only playing with I'm just doing solos today. But I definitely appreciate you being here. It was you. All I wanted to do was go up the zip line. That's it. And speaking of my own channel, if you are interested, anybody in following some of what I do on my own channel, I am a variety streamer. I build Legos, I play lots of Fortnite, I play lots of Dead by Daylight, we play indie games, I play scary games, kind of just like whatever suits us at the time. I play a lot of Sims too. Go ahead and check us out. Go give us a follow over there. My handle is twitch.tv/lookitslyrica. And I'm usually live about 2 or 3 days a week, depending on how my work schedule is. Usually at nighttime, too, Pacific nighttime, like usually around 7 p.m. PST. Oh, I want these so bad. This spaceship. Like T-posing. We can't hear this one, but it's one of my favorites. Let's make it spicy since we're getting down to the wire here anyway. We'll do Anvil Square. We'll wait for just a bit. Also, if you're not following the It Gets Better Twitch channel, please consider giving them a follow. They host a variety of different events and other creators on their channel. I am but one of many other ambassadors that are on this channel. They are all absolutely fantastic people and creators, and they all are bringing their own topics to the table. So please check them out. Please follow them as well. Okay, we need a gun. This place is spicy. It's not a great gun to have inside here, but we'll see if we can find a chest. So that's better. least I have most of my health. No way. I thought they came in here too, and I was like, nah, maybe they walked right back out. No, they waited right there for me. I also do have one more stream that I'll be doing soon on here on the channel, and I will announce that when we get a little bit closer on my channel, on my Twitter. But also, if you go ahead and follow It Gets Better on their Twitter as well, they post not only myself but also all of the other amazing ambassadors that go live here as well. And if you're wanting to know a little bit more about the It Gets Better project, you can do exclamation point info in the chat. Let's see if anybody has this emote that we can do together. So, what about this one? Let's fight this. But it's so good. So it looks like this will probably be our last game, and then we'll hang out for a bit, and then we'll say goodbye. And thank you once again for hanging out with me. I've had such a great time, and thank you for listening to me talk about something that is just like near and dear to my heart, and also something that is just so important, I think, for everybody to get a chance to experience. What about... I'm sorry, like most of my emotes are like ones that I wonder if this person will do the boop with me. Come here. All right, last one's a hot drop. Let's go to Slappy Shores. That's about as spicy as we can make it, friends. Uh-oh. Change the location. That's okay. I know where Slappy Shores is at. Here we go. I expect to see a whole lot of people. Alrighty. Just gonna get all the shields that I can. Cool. Some more shield. I am so thankful that the slap juice also gives you shield. Alright, let's go ahead and take out this alert truck. Do y'all like the augments in the game now? Do you use them? Do you forget to use them? I forget to use them all the time. I like them, but I forget to use them, especially with if the game gets like really spicy. All right, let's get rid of this for that. Pick that up. And yeah. See how that works. Not drink one of these. I'll drink a Smalley. Perfect. Yeah, I think I do use the shotguns a little bit better in this season than the other ones. But I think I still prefer like an SMG over a shotgun still in this season. Ammo, are you under the stairs? I was not expecting to survive that. We did good. I don't know where our bounty is. And I would also say, like, if there's any kind of like takeaway from our overall topic of found family, I would say, like, don't be afraid to, or like don't rob yourself of the opportunity to be able to like have that found family, because there's many different ways to have that found family. So don't let anybody make you feel like it has to be a certain way. And that's why we talked about all the different ways that you can go about, you know, finding that kind of community, whether it be something physical, like we talked about, like different clubs, different like LGBTQIA2+ clubs and communities, different events that are like queer forward, and then even in like the virtual space, whether it be communities that you find because you have a favorite streamer that has a space that is welcoming and safe for anybody within the LGBTQIA2+ community. And then also things like queer forward forum spaces like what It Gets Better makes and strives to provide for the LGBTQIA2+ youth every single day. There's many different ways to come across that, and there's no right way for it to look. It's just important that you're able to have that. All right, should we go into the city? Let's see what's going on. I thought I saw something gold over here. It may just be another, okay. It was just another something. trouble. Yay, trouble. Who else is shooting at me? Come on over, friend. I would love for you to. Weird that you can't get. Okay, now you can go upstairs. We should probably get out of the storm area. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. There we go. Car will help. I don't think I'm a big fan of cars this season. Took over really easy. Let's see. We can find some trouble up here. Is that one of the capsules? Yes. Check this chest over here. Let's take this one. This seems like it might handle a little better off-road. Oh no, we couldn't get to our bounty in time. Hey, friend. What you doing? What's going on over here? Somebody? No, oh my god. I almost just got in a fight with Brutus. Okay. Lurky, watching Catfish Wakita. Oh, hi, Leon. We are just about finished here. This is our last match. But I appreciate you being here, friend. Alright. Go cause trouble. I think I know what I'm doing after three. Where's the thing? Oh. Got me. Got me. All right, friends. Let's come on back. So good. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I've appreciated it so much. Please make sure that if you're not following the It Gets Better channel, that you give them a follow. They are an absolutely amazing organization. And there's also a other host of ambassadors that participate on this channel, as well as special events that go on here. So please follow so you can keep in contact with what they're doing and when they're doing it. You can also learn more about this entire organization by going to itgetsbetter.org. If you are wanting to know more information about me, my name is lookitslyrica. My pronouns are they, she. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. And you can catch me about 2 to 3 days a week over on my channel at twitch.tv/lookitslyrica. Other than that, I appreciate each and every one of you. Please take care. And thank you so much for talking to me today about found family. I really appreciate it. And I hope that everybody has the opportunity to connect with a community that is able to give that for them. And if you're looking for that, hey, maybe come on over to our channel. See if you can find somebody that wants to, everybody there is nice. Actually, everybody there wouldn't mind you being a part of the community. So yeah, come on over. Check it out. All right, everybody, have a great night. I'll see y'all later.